legitimate question. So, what is your guys' opinions on being friends with your ex? Like, before my divorce, I was kind of like, whatever, it's kind of weird, right? So, my ex-wife's ex was a dude she dated when she was, like, 12 to 14? Okay? So, like, I hung out with him all the time. During that time period, I still hung out with her more than he did and was, like, closer, you know, than he was, or whatever. So, later on, like, when we were actually together and, like, engaged and married and etc., been together over a decade, whatever, or was together, you know, like, it didn't bother me. Like, he would come over to our house, like, he would, like, drink and hang out, and we'd, like, I'd make dinner for them, or she would make dinner for them, or whatever, you know, like, we would do stuff and, like, chill, because that's how it was back in the day. Like, we were all friends and stuff like that, so I didn't have a problem with her hanging out with him, ever. And the dude she ended up cheating on me with was never, like, an ex. It was just, like, you know, the saying that starts with a shoulder to cry on, you know, like, when I was doing drugs and effing up and accusing her of stuff and hanging out with her sister and blah, blah, she was friends with this one dude, and that's how they got together, blah, blah, blah. They remained friends with benefits, like, our whole relationship, and a little bit after we broke up and started doing our own friends with benefits thing, right? So, that's whatever. So, he technically wasn't an ex. They were never together. So, I was worried about him, but her actual ex, like, besides me, I wasn't. And now I guess I'm biased because I talk to my ex-wife basically every day. Like, before it was really hard. Like, I couldn't get over her, you know. Like, now that she's, like, fully moved on, it's been a year, she's pregnant, you know, with some other dude's kid, obviously, like, I am, like, way more understanding, and I get it, and I get life moves on, and I didn't apparently implode or die without having her in my life, so that's cool, I guess. But yeah, like, so for me, like, she's still, like, super supportive. If I don't have gas money, she'll Venmo me money, or whatever, and if, like, she doesn't have something she needs, like, I will help her out, too. You know, like, we've been together for so long, like, her family, I still count them as family, even though it'd be weird, kind of, if I hung out with them or saw them, so, like, obviously I don't, but, like, I still have, like, major love and respect for her whole family and her. So, like, when people are like, oh, yeah, it's time to move on, and blah, 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 and, like, there's no reason to talk to your exes, like, maybe if they're really toxic or abusive, then, yeah, of course, but, like, when you have a bond with someone for, like, 13 years, it's really hard to have that fully go away. Like, I don't even want to be in a relationship right now because, like, I'm not fully over what my relationship in general did to me, like, how I acted, how she acted, the headspace it put me in, how I feel, like, more alive, but really fucking miserable and lonely, single, but, like, I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts? Should people talk to their exes or no? And what would it depend on if no?